Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ketan Puri, coming live from India House. Today, we are here for a very special telecast of Desi Junction. It is my distinct privilege and absolute pleasure to welcome Her Excellency, Mrs. Paramita Tripathi, the Ambassador of India to the State of Kuwait. Prior to taking her charge in November 2025, she was in the Ministry of External Affairs in New Delhi, serving as a joint secretary in charge of the Oceania Division, as well as additional charge for the Indo-Pacific Division. During her diplomatic career, she's had postings including assignments in Berlin, New York, Singapore, Tokyo, and Brussels. Since taking charge in Kuwait, she's worked tirelessly to deepen the bonds between India and Kuwait. In a short span of time, she strengthened the bilateral ties, but also connected with the Indian community. We look forward to hearing her insights on long-standing India-Kuwait relationships, her vision for taking this partnership to greater heights, and of course, her message to the Indian diaspora in Kuwait. So all of us, please join me in extending a very warm welcome to Her Excellency, Ambassador Paramita Tripathi. Welcome, ma'am.
Namaskar. Namaskar. Very happy to be here on Desi Junction, and I must congratulate all of you for initiating this very interesting idea of hosting a live session every week on various topics. I wish you all the best, and I'm happy to be on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for graciously accepting our invitation for this interview. We are really honored. Thank you. Moving on, Your Excellency, India and Kuwait share a long-standing and deeply valued relationship. As Ambassador of India to Kuwait, what key objectives and priorities are guiding your efforts to further strengthen bilateral ties between our two countries during your tenure?
Thank you, Sonali. I think this is something that I have been repeating almost every time that I'm talking to people here. This is the first time I am an ambassador, and I am happy that it has started with Kuwait. It's a very special place. Kuwait has a very intense world approach. It's very well connected globally, and it is outward looking. So I am happy that I am here in an environment where diplomacy is valued, diplomacy is appreciated and respected. Other than that, of course, with Kuwait we have very long relations. So of course I am happy to be here to further strengthen the relations. And last but not the least is the Indian community here. So my priority, my objective is to enhance the welfare and well-being of the Indian community, and they are splendid, an amazing community.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, I am very happy to be with you here at India House. I've been to the embassy many times, this is the first time here. And yes, after Bharat Mela, this is the next time in front of you, so definitely honored. You've had many assignments, many countries, like how Ketan had mentioned a while back, Belgium, Japan, New York, and so on. Now that you've come to Kuwait, and Kuwait being the country that, when it comes to the expat community, Indians are the most. So you having an opportunity to be a leader of all these Indians, what's the message that you would like to give us Indians here in Kuwait? And for an already amazing relationship that Kuwait has with India, how can this community here enhance that?
Thank you, Rakesh. I think this is something which is very close to my heart. The Indian community, even before coming here, I had received a lot of very good feedback from those who had served here earlier as ambassadors and as part of the mission here. So I was very much looking forward to coming here to Kuwait and to serve the Indian community here. See, as I see, ambassador is a very crucial role, not just because it is called an ambassador or just because some extra powers are attached to the chair or the designation. The role of an ambassador is to understand the requirements, the need, the aspirations, and the interest and priorities of the community. And I think that is what I have been trying to do since I have come here. It's been a few days, over 7 months that I have arrived in Kuwait. And I find that the Indian community here is not only praised by all the Kuwaitis that I have been meeting so far, but praised in a way that shows the connectedness that has been there because of centuries of friendly relationship, but also the huge contribution that the community has been making in various ways, whether it is as part of the companies where I see most of the finance track, the accountancy track is a lot of Indians are contributing to the best of their abilities, and it is splendid. We see engineers, I think more than 700 doctors are here, nurses, healthcare technicians, professionals. In fact, I see the restaurants here everywhere and everyone talking about Indian food, which is one of our soft powers. So it's not limited to that, but the saris we wear, the jewelry we wear, the textile, I think it's limitless. So what I would, message as my message for the Indian community here is that keep on doing the great work and keep on being the role expat community that you have been so far. And we are all proud of the community, and for us in the mission, we are here to be with you, to walk with you, and to work with you for initiatives like plantation drives, yoga, blood donation. We have been doing a lot, so I am here to be with you, not far away from somewhere, but walking along with you.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
So ma'am, now when you're talking about the feedback and what you hear from the Kuwaitis and all, ये एक चीज़ है मेरे जहन में बार बार घूमती रहती है, और उसी से रिलेटेड आज मैं शायद आपको कुछ अंदर की बात पूछना चाहूँगी कि मैम, I'm following Indian embassy official page, and I request all of you also to follow the Indian embassy page. So ma'am, I see you moving around with Kuwaiti leaders, stakeholders, institutes. So when you meet with them one-on-one, what feedback you actually get from there when you talk about the Indians' contribution on the development? And is there any prominent feature that discuss about us Indians in Kuwait?
Rachna, I think this is not a question, but this is a fact. Any meeting with Kuwaiti dignitaries, I would say, is about the immense contribution, the immense involvement of the Indian community in almost every aspect of life in Kuwait. From as I mentioned earlier, the companies that exist here, the engineers, the doctors, the healthcare sector, the schools that are here. We have more than 25 Indian schools here, not only Indian students, but there are, I am told, more than 50 nationalities studying in the Indian schools. So education, then we have a lot of culture. We have, as I mentioned, food, textile, jewelry, We have presence in the form of, our agricultural products from India. So everyone in Kuwait who I meet, in fact, I have had a very high level meeting today, and it was all about, the good relationship, the friendly relationship that has existed over centuries between India and Kuwait, and how India was seen as a land of opportunity by Kuwaitis in the earlier days, the pre-oil days, where to get prosperous, to attain something in life, the Kuwaitis have a saying of, going to India. So it was synonymous with becoming successful. And now what is also being discussed is beyond the relationship that we share. Now in the modern times, we have India taking long strides in digital arena, in AI, in food security, agriculture. So these are also areas of interest that we discuss with Kuwaiti dignitaries, and with a lot of interest, with a lot of hope, and recognizing that India is a friendly partner with whom the Kuwaiti society, the Kuwaiti government would like to partner with always. So it is very, very like natural partner, I would say.
Wow, it's nice to know some inside stories. And yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Rachna.
So, ma'am, before, you have been showering praises on the Indian community here. And, I would just like to take a few moments to express our deepest gratitude to actually the embassy also. And, I would like to narrate a quick story or a small incident that happened last night. So as I was preparing for today, so my daughter, she's 7 years old, and she just came up to me and she's like, Dad, what you're doing? And I was like, I have to go to the embassy tomorrow. And she asked, okay, what is an embassy? So I actually I was thinking, and then my wife suddenly said that embassy is a small India within Kuwait. So my daughter said that, okay, we have a small India here. I was like, yeah. So he's like, if you have any problem, we can go there. I was like, yeah. And that's where actually it struck that, many a times we take small things for granted, but your presence and the presence of the Ministry of External Affairs by large has made our lives so secure in the current situation where things may go haywire at times. But I just wanted to express my gratitude. And then I was just doing a simple Google on numbers, and I was astounded with the figures that came. 72 lakh people repatriated during COVID time, and 55,000 plus people evacuations, 15 crore plus passports issued. I mean, the numbers are just astounding to see. And then when we see our embassy, it gives us a lot of strength. And I just wanted, before I actually asked the question, I just wanted to express my gratitude on that part towards the embassy for that. And coming to various contributions that the Indian community has been doing, and obviously yoga is the biggest soft power that India has been giving to the world across. And there are various organizations in Kuwait that work tirelessly on promotion of yoga. I mean, just to name a few, we have CIS, we have Amma Kuwait, we have BPP. Embassy itself allows its premises to be given. I just wanted to let this platform to be known to everybody that we have free weekend yoga classes organized within the embassy, and big thanks to the Indian Embassy for that. So coming to the question, the International Day of Yoga has truly evolved in a global movement and is often regarded as one of India's most meaningful contribution to humanity. In your view, why is yoga particularly relevant in today's world, and how can it serve as a bridge for fostering greater understanding, harmony, and people-to-people connection across the nations?
Thank you, Ketan. I think in your statement come question, you have put in a lot of ideas. I would like to say that I am not only showering praises on the Indian community. These are directly from my heart, and this is something which is coming from what I'm seeing, that how the community is. I would really appreciate that the community keep on doing the good work, and also join us on our various initiatives that we are now also launching, and we have been working with the community. You have also mentioned the repatriation efforts of the government. Now, I would really like to underline the fact that for Government of India, the Indian community abroad, the diaspora, is priority. You know, the interests, the requirements, if there is any one who is in danger or is in need, definitely we are here as the embassy or anywhere we are in the world, not only in Kuwait. As you know, you told in the beginning to the viewers that I have served in various places, but everywhere that the embassy is or even our posts are, we are there for the people, for Indian nationals, and sometimes even for those who are not Indian nationals now, but those who are of Indian origin. We extend our hand to them also in times of need. And repatriation efforts in times of challenging times, in distressing times, is something that we have been doing for years now. For the last 10 years, I would say, we have really tried to help our citizens everywhere. In fact, I was in Berlin when the Vande Bharat mission was being undertaken during the COVID years. And all of a sudden, I found my work to be like a tourist agency. You know, during the day, I used to work as the deputy chief of mission, and in the evenings and nights, I used to go through all the forms that we used to receive from all over Europe and find out what was the demand, how many seats are required by people who are wanting to travel back to India. Then we would draw up the requirement of how many flights are required, in what period of time. We would coordinate and send the request to our ministry, who would then work with the Civil Aviation Ministry to get us those numbers of aircrafts which would come, and then we would prepare the manifest. Then Air India would take the fares, and it was like as if we were doubling up as tourist agents. So the work that we do is so varied, and this is all for the community anywhere in the world, not only in Kuwait. And you mentioned the Yoga Day. Yes, we do yoga all through the year. As you mentioned, the embassy, we have Fridays and Saturdays mornings, we have yoga throughout the year. But now we are commemorating the International Day of Yoga, which is on 21st of June. And like all other years, we are having yoga sessions all over Kuwait. And thanks to all of you, to our community members, including our Kuwaiti friends who have joined hands and who are organizing sessions in different venues, schools, clubs, universities, companies, everywhere I am going in the last few days. And we have a 3-day yoga festival from 19th to 21st of June. And our flagship events, we have 2. One is on 20th of June at the Boulevard Cricket Stadium. It is from 5 o'clock in the morning to beat the heat. We are starting early. So let us all come together at Boulevard Cricket Stadium in Salmiya. and let us stretch and to smile and de-stress and commemorate and celebrate the strength, the the happiness that one gets from yoga. On 21st of June, we will be having a session here at the embassy, also in the morning. So do come and join. So 20th of June at Boulevard Cricket Stadium in Salmiya at 5 o'clock in the morning, and 21st of June at the embassy, I think around 8 o'clock in the morning. So I hope to see all of you join us on Yoga Day.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Guys, be there as we know, Boulevard, 20th June, 5 a.m. We'll be waiting.
Yes, like our ambassador said that, she's planned a lot and she's said a lot and she's done so much for the community. Like if you were there at the Bharat Mela, you would have noticed that that was the huge crowd, huge people and all Indians at one place. We had asked her for annual event of Bharat Mela and she gave us the sky to celebrate it. So that's how our ambassador has given us the liberty and significance of Indians to be together. Looking ahead, what major initiatives, programs or areas of engagement can Indian community and friends of India in Kuwait look forward from embassy in the coming months?
Thank you, Shahnaz. This is like bringing back a lot of good memories from the Bharat Mela. It was still very early in my stint in Kuwait that we organized the Bharat Mela, and it was like the coming together of the community.
Right.
I felt that the positive energy in the community came out and took shape in what we did that day at Bharat Mela. And I must congratulate all of you, for, I would say, keeping the flow of the entire program that day, the way you did it. So thank you. And I am told that the idea of Desi Junction also took shape
Yes.
during your interactions
Right.
at Bharat Mela and for Bharat Mela. So I would say that Desi Junction has the roots in Bharat Mela.
Yes.
And I would really like to see Bharat Mela be held every year in a way that is inclusive, where everyone, all parts of the community can take part, can enjoy, can contribute and can create memories. So it is not for one citizen, it is not for one, only children or only young people, it's for everyone. So please join, all of you, and if you have suggestions, if you have ideas, if you would like to participate, if you want to do something in Bharat Mela, please, let us know. And other than Bharat Mela, we have a lot of other initiatives, and as I think Ketan mentioned a little earlier, the embassy is open to it is not open, it is yours. It is, embassy is not ours. We are just the keepers. We are just maintaining the embassy. It is for you, your auditorium, your hall. So please feel free to organize events in the embassy. Of course, it will be subject to not only availability but also the dignity and decorum of the embassy premises. So your content, your the type of program should be what the embassy can host and should host. So dignity and decorum of the embassy is a must when you are hosting or organizing any program in the embassy. We welcome all state days to be celebrated in the embassy, be it Utkal Divas, be it Kannada Divas, or any state days, you are most welcome. Any other, state related or regional festivals, programs, our rich heritage, all sorts of, even culture, dramas, dance, whatever. We are also going to screen Indian films on a weekly basis very soon.
Wow.
In the auditorium.
Yes, amazing.
That's a
And-
big thing to be waiting for.
See, I want the auditorium to be a lively place, a place where the Indian community can come and enjoy and feel it as their own. So the film week, it will not be a week, but a weekly film screening. And other than that, you can give us ideas, or you can let us know what you want to do at the embassy. And as I said, we will definitely look into the nature of the event, and we will welcome you accordingly to hold it in the embassy. Coming to initiatives, Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam is something that is extremely significant, and we are doing it with different community associations, with Kuwaiti organizations, and anyone who would like to collaborate with us. We did one with the Dawoodi Bohra community at Salmiya Park. We have been doing on and off with various other organizations. So that is something that we are planning. Once the summer is over, we will be doing a lot of these plantation drives. Bharat Mela I have already spoken about. We also have the Viksit Bharat Marathon Run, or the run. It was held last year also.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we will be planning sometime later in the year. We, of course, what I am planning to do is a Deepavali Diwaniya. I am giving out
That's
something
awesome.
which I am planning. It is a seed in our minds at this moment, but the significance of it is that Deepavali has been inscribed as a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, and so has Diwaniya. The very significant Kuwaiti custom. So maybe towards the latter part of the year, we will be organizing a Deepavali Diwaniya, and your ideas, your participation are most welcome.
Obviously, then.
Yes.
And of course, there are various other things. We do the International Gita Mahotsav. There is no restriction to what we do, as long as the content, the nature is appropriate for the embassy. Other than that, you saw the blood donation camp that we
Yes.
did.
Yes.
Of
Mango
course, we are also promoting Indian products.
Mango
We
Festival.
did the
Mango
Mango Festival. St. Regis, Bukhara said that everyone was, so happy to have the mangoes.
Yeah.
Mezal Ghanem, Mughal Mahal, and Ashras also participated in the Mango Festival. So lots of things, lots of activities, and of course the most important is, how do we increase trade, tourism and investment between India and Kuwait. That is the final objective of most of the, our efforts.
So, I mean, we are so happy. A lot of announcements coming, and
Yes.
a lot of
Yes.
announcements, guys. You heard on Desi Junction from Ambassador herself. And please feel free to leave your suggestion, your comments in the comment box, and we'll make sure it reaches the embassy. And all your suggestions, we promise that it reaches to the right place. And thank you so much, ma'am, for all the announcements.
Thank you, Ketan.
Okay. A while ago, ma'am, we were discussing about opportunities and contribution India has, right? So, Your Excellency, I have a question for you. India is increasingly being viewed as a key driver of global economic growth and innovation. From your perspective, how does India's growth story contribute to global progress, and why do you believe that when India grows, it creates opportunities and benefits that extend far beyond its borders?
No, I think what you just said does not need any elaboration, but still I would definitely talk about it, that India is the future. India is also the present. India is now the largest country in the world in terms of population, and the way we look at India under Prime Minister Modi's leadership is for India to become a developed nation by 2047, which is 100 years of the country gaining independence from British rule. So it is with all our efforts, with each and every citizen's efforts, not only in India, but wherever we are in the world, by putting in our efforts, using our skills, using our imagination, our entrepreneurship to lift India onto a level where our rightful place. Being a Bengali, I think you would understand, we have been brought up on a song which says bolo 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 shobe shoto bina benu robe bharot abar jogoto shobai shrestho ashono lobe. So just for others who don't understand Bengali, that we all are saying that what we all are doing is for India to become the best in the world. And that is what we are all working for. And the economic growth, the technological advances are one part of it, which is driving India ahead. Our demographic asset, that we have a huge skilled talent pool. How many companies in the world are led by Indian CEOs? This is now being studied by different universities as case studies, that how is this possible? India is the third largest startup ecosystem. India has now focused on the semiconductor mission. India is looking at hydrogen mission. We are not only looking at industrial growth, we are not only looking at infrastructure, but we are focusing also on sustainable development.
Yes.
By focusing on climate action, by focusing on recycling, mission life as it is called. All these, this is also part of the living civilization that we are. This is not anything new, but we have to rediscover ourselves. The extremely rich ideas and knowledge that we have, it is for all of us to revive and rediscover this and to use it to make our country great. I don't want to say that thing, but to make our country developed. Yes.
Thank you so much.
That's true.
That was the first round.
First round, yeah.
Now the second round.
Well, कहते हैं कि कुछ लोग इतिहास पढ़ते हैं तो कुछ लोग इतिहास रचते हैं. And as India's first woman ambassador to Kuwait, ma'am, you have inspired a lot of us today. जब हम यहाँ पर आए थे तो हम लोगों को थोड़ा सा धक लग रहा था, but madam, with your a warm attitude and the way you embraced और आपने इतना easy बना दिया हम लोगों के लिए आज. For that, we would like to say a big thank you from the entire team of Desi Junction, Kuwait. And it's really truly an honor and privilege to listen to your insights and all your experiences this close. Thank you, ma'am, once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I wish all of you all the best. And may Desi Junction become one of the most talked about and listened to
so much.
channels in Kuwait. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so
Namaskar.
much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And before we draw the curtains on today's conversation, as we all know, we were talking about India and India's tourism. India's tourism's landscape is incredibly diverse. From the snow-capped Himalayas to the serene backwaters of Kerala, India offers something for every traveler. So to all of you joining us live today, Padharo Maro Des. We will provide you Incredible India's channel link. Please do subscribe the channel, press the bell icon to get all the notification. And today, we carry with us not just words, but inspiration. To our audience, thank you for being with us on this enriching journey. Stay connected, stay with us. Namaskar, very good evening, Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Thank you.